Hi, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jamie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast. As the owners of Hired Hand website software, we've been developing websites and creating internet marketing strategies for livestock breeders for the past 10 years.
The majority of our customers are involved in the breeding of registered animals, such as Texas Longhorns, Highland cattle, horses, and white-tailed deer, where the pedigrees are very important. The From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast examines many of the differences in raising pedigreed livestock for maximum profit. Join us and learn what we're covering today.
In today's episode, we'll be speaking with two different gentlemen. The first learned a rope from his grandfather on his 200,000-acre ranch. He first started raising longhorns in 1995 in Arizona and shortly after moved to Texas. When he was recovering from surgery, his trusty dog Ranger stayed by his side day and night. And he is hosting the Millennium Rooster for the second year in a row. The second gentleman became a first-time grandparent in 2001. He's been to all 50 states plus Puerto Rico, has owned his ranch since 1998 and started raising longhorns in 2009, and has owned 8 90-inch females. Let's bring them in. Well, thanks for joining us, Brian and Brent.
Happy to be here.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
So your sale's coming up. You want to let everyone know the date and location?
What we've got is we've got the 5-star Longhorn production sale. It's August 31st is the time of the sale.
23rd.
And 21st of August, the sale starts at 3 p.m. It's at the John Justin Sale Arena, which is in Fort Worth, Texas, at Will Rogers Memorial Coliseum. We're hoping everybody can come in. We're going to have cattle coming in on Friday morning. So if you'd like to see our cattle a little early, come in on Friday and they will be there from 8 o'clock on, and somebody will be there to see you. Perfect.
How about the schedule for the day on sale day?
The sale day, it's viewing cattle all day long. We're going to have hors d'oeuvres and finger foods at 12 o'clock. We'll have a bar there, but it will be a cash bar. Sorry. It needs to be a cash bar there at Will Rogers. We're going to have finger foods, and everybody will be there. Time to see everybody. We want to see all of our Longhorn friends. We want to see anybody that's new and come out and see our cattle.
And the sale starts at
3 o'clock, 3 p.m. Yep.
Right. And then for those people that need to load out, I'm assuming they can load out after the sale on Saturday.
30 minutes after the sale, we can start loading out, and we'll load out until everybody that wants to be loaded will be done. We'll load you out until you are done.
Okay. And then on Sunday, is there a time that they have to be out?
Sunday morning, we need you out of there by noon. And what we're pushing for, 10 o'clock. But if you have troubles, just give us a call and we'll be around.
Okay.
We've got cattle haulers. We will have cattle haulers there. I think there's 3 cattle haulers that we know of, maybe 4. So there is people there to haul cattle. And then each one of us consigners will have a trailer there. So if need be, we can work something out.
Perfect. Who wants to give the rundown of all the sale hosts?
Brian, do you want to?
I'm happy to do it, but you got Don Bartlett and DNC Ranch. You got Mikeal Beck and Brandi Shukers, Holy Cow Longhorns. Of course, you got Brent and Cindy Bolen Longhorns. You have my beautiful wife and I, Suzanne and I, Brett Longhorns. You got Dale Hunt, Sherrill Caddel, Rocking H Longhorns. Bob and Pam Loomis for Loomis Longhorns. And then Toni and Larry Stegemoller, TL Longhorns. What a great group of people coming together to have a show.
Who do you have for the auctioneer pedigree reader?
We've got Bruce McCarty is our auctioneer, and Dale Hunt will do the pedigrees, and we'll also have Ringman in there for anybody that needs it. Hired Hand will be on the phone, on the computers. So if you can't make it, make sure you get a hold of Jamie or Molly, and we'll get this taken care of over the internet.
How did the sale evolve into having 7 sale hosts?
We kicked this around for a long time, trying to figure out how to start a production sale. And what we came up with was partners, in bull partners. If you look at these 7 people, they are partners with either 1, 2, or even 3 of us at different times. Like Cindy and I are partners with Dale, with Bob, with Mikeal. Not Brian yet, but getting close. So what we're looking for is just having a bunch of partners, and hopefully it's all partners and bulls. And hopefully maybe next year we just can keep expanding on this. So we bring in more partner bulls and we just keep on doing this every year.
I didn't realize that's how the 7 of you were connected. That's
Well,
fun.
I was going to say Bob Loomis is the one who came up with this sale, and he could only come up with 6 people that liked him. But I can't say stuff like that because Bob's not on the internet.
You know,
but-
I'm not going to cut that out. I'm going to leave that in there.
Oh, let Bob read that. And he even had to pay us to consign with him.
Oh, goodness. It's time we cut you off, I think. Okay, so how'd you come up with the name 5 Star?
We thought 7 Star sounded funny. 7 Star production sale doesn't sound right, but 5 Star you can add or subtract. So hopefully if we have 10 partners next year, the 5 Star can go on for year to year. 7 Star, we would have had to keep it at 7. This way we can go up or down and not worry about it.
And how many consignments are in the sale this year?
We have 69 lots, and I know there's a few subs. Brian's got a couple. We've got a couple. Mikeal, I think he got his in, but that's just something that happens. Sometimes you have a cow that might be open or too close to call, and we want to make sure that every animal there is either bred, has a baby on her, or they're young heifers and they're still open because they haven't been bred yet. We have 1 bull in the sale, and he will be trick test, and he can go wherever you got to go.
So you mentioned subs. Do you have any subs that you want to talk about?
We've got one that broke her horn, so we had to put another heifer in. And what this heifer is, it's a heifer with a baby. We've got another young heifer that's going in because the mama was too close to call. Brian's got a couple, and it's the same thing. It's just things that happen. But we will put them on the internet as much as possible. Each one of us will have videos. So I think Brian's already got a couple out videos there. He's already showing his subs. So it's real easy. All you got to do is look on Facebook or Hired Hand, and you'll get to see the subs.
Do you know what lot number your subs are?
Oh, geez.
I know mine.
Okay, go ahead, Brian.
All right, my lot subs are lot 16. I'm subbing in BR Right as Rain. Lot 17, I'm subbing in BR Early Promise. Lot 30, GD Sitting Blackface. And lot 47 is going to be a Cracker Jack Semen special.
Okay, nice.
We're substituting lot 4 and lot 36. And those are the 2 that we're subbing in is 4 and 36.
Okay. Does anyone else have any subs?
As far as I know right now, Dale doesn't. Bob, I haven't heard from. Brian, like you just said, he just gave you his. Mikeal doesn't have any. So as far as I know, everybody's good,
Okay.
except for we haven't heard from Bob yet.
Okay, and Larry and Toni, they're good too?
Larry and Toni seem to be good. They've been advertising. We haven't heard anything about a sub.
Okay, perfect.
Love what you're hearing? Be sure to check out our Pickup Truck Confessions. It's a video series where we hop in the truck or rental car and interview a variety of breeders about what drives their passion for their livestock, how they got started in the breed of their choice, marketing tips, and more. And now, back to the podcast.
All right, so we're gonna play a little game here. You guys I want you to pick your favorite lot from each consignor.
I did this earlier. Dawn, our favorite lot on Dawn's is lot 14. We love the genetics. She's totally awesome. You can't beat something like that. Mikeal, Beck, and Brandi, they're lot 2. This is a young heifer that if you really look at her genetics, they're the old genetics that we love. It's got the Butler on the bottom end. You can't beat a Butler genetics. It's something that if you're really looking for some horn, that's a good start. Brian and Suzanne's, we got lot 17 and lot 40. I couldn't figure out which one I liked the best, so I named them both. Can't go wrong on either one of those 2. They're both outstanding cows. Bob and Pam's, 27. It's Brown Bomber. A lot of new breeders don't know who Brown Bomber is. Brown Bomber was a famous bull for years and years. He was used by some of the old-time breeders and great older genetics. something that I think everybody could use in their herd because it basically starts up a new line that you got. Tony and Larry, they got some great looking young heifers that they're putting in there. I like the lot 15 the best, and she's just a gorgeous heifer. All you gotta do is look at the pictures and you know she's pretty. Okay, Brian, see if you can beat that one.
All right. Yeah. I hate giving away some of my interests, but I'll start with Mikeal Beck, lot 7. I actually bred that heifer, crackerjack heifer over Helms Laura's Light Mocha daughter. So always been a fan of that. I think he'll do well with that. Lot 14 for Don Bartlett, DC Roxy. I just like the pedigree. It just appeals to me. It's Jamaicaism. It's Alfie. It's Tari Graves. I also like for Toni and Larry, lot 15, TLS Pretty Royal. Like the pedigree. Really a big fan of Brazos Rose Ranger. It just looks good all the way across. Like the horn set, like the color. Bob has one in that he actually got from me that I've still admired from a distance. It's lot 39, BR Becca Katerina, and the dam side is JBM Becca 2. Hard not to like that cow. She's one of the most regal cows in the entire industry, and to have any offspring from her is a real gift. And Jamster was my first, I'll say, true love in the Longhorn world. And to complement that in line breed Jamaicaism, to have that offering is pretty cool. And then for the Bolens, I'm a big fan of lot 43, Jolene. It's just hard not to like that. You got Lucky on the top, Delta Lucky Ace, Rio Grande Checks, Night Safari, some of Jimmy Jones breeding down on the bottom. Just really, really strong. Pretty color, good horn set, good size. That's it.
Nice.
Nobody can buy those.
So what are you guys most looking forward to about the sale?
We did a production sale a couple years ago, and it was a blast getting to see everybody that came. And you're always concerned about people showing up. But, with hired hand now and the way things are running now, a lot of people can't make it, so they can still get on and watch a sale. Where not too many years ago, we couldn't do stuff like that. If you didn't come to the sale, you didn't get to do anything. New breeders is always great to see. The Hudson Valentine sale was just a few months ago, so nothing's been going on. And so it's time for the breeders to get out and come see some cattle and see some Longhorn breeders. And that's the best thing, is the friends.
I agree with that, and I'll go a step further. I'm just honored to be included in this group. I've always admired Bob and Brent, and the Dale, Don, Mikeal. These guys are all friends of mine. All the couples are friends of mine, and I just like being a part of it. And there are so many new breeders coming into this breed. I go back to Legacy. I go back to the Hudson Valentine sale, and it was electric. And to have that kind of enthusiasm into the marketplace right now, and then bring together these 7 people to enter some of their better Longhorns is just a really neat opportunity. And it's an extension of getting to know more and more people and being a part of this group. So that's it for me.
Nice. So for those people that are not coming, I know there's a lot of things to do in Fort Worth. Are there certain activities or anything that are going on this weekend beyond the stockyards?
The stockyards is always great to go. I think there's a new John Wayne Museum there, isn't there? And then there's the Ladies Hall of Fame Museum. There's a zoo that is out of this world. And it's funny that one of the biggest suppliers of money and help for the Fort Worth Zoo is the Bass Brothers, which they're El Coyote Ranch also. So you're kind of looking at both ways, but Fort Worth, there's way too much stuff down there to do.
One thing that I experienced when Hudson Valentine had his sale, that Drover Hotel was just a neat place to hang out or go to happy hour or to be home base, to be able to walk around in the stockyards. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, they kind of created their own little neighborhood back
Yes.
there. It's
Yeah.
neat. So are there favorite restaurants that you would suggest for people to go to?
H3, Riskies. I'm a steak lover, so H3, Riskies. The Cattlemen's, can't beat those. There's a couple Mexican restaurants that are right there in downtown by the Fort Worth Will Rogers. There's restaurants a couple miles away. You got a Papados. You got everything.
Yeah, Joe T. Garcia's is kind of a popular spot.
I love breakfast there.
Well, any last minute things that you want to say about the sale before we go?
We want to keep doing this every year, hopefully. We want to keep adding partners every year, and hopefully every year it gets better and better. This year, the cattle are outstanding. I think all 7 put the best of their herd. And when it hurts you to put an animal in a sale, you know you're putting your best. We did, and if you look in that book, everybody else did. Hope to see everybody there.
Yeah, same here. I'm looking forward to get everybody getting together, to have a forum to do that, to look at some great cows and spend time with everybody.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you guys on August 21st.
Thank you, Jamie.
No problem.
All right.
Guys.
All right. See ya.